Okay, so just while I can, I'm making this quick TikTok video. Yes, TikTok videos are copied from whenever a human being makes a quick video, because that way the AI, or artificially intelligent, AI means it's eyeing you, it is you. It is like the difference here. This is created by artificial intelligence, but it tells you that these are artificially intelligent created beings. See, it actually tells you, but it actually tells you, see, it's telling me it is made by artificial intelligence, and it's pictures of twins from each different country, which I found fascinating when I saw it. But all of a sudden it occurred to me that that's like they do with humanity. They are duplicating the human beings. Not as obviously as where you have total clones, although that is also probably the reality. But one imitates the other and is so close to the original that you can't tell the difference. That's what the elimination of humanity is about. So you have an artificially intelligent being, see, there, and then you have another being that looks very similar, acts very similar, says the same things. In other words, you have perfect imitations of humanity here. Can I show this? Am I showing this properly? I don't think so. They're very nice images, aren't they? They're artificially intelligent human beings, openly so. They're like an open psychopath or an open android or an open anything that openly says what it is. But all I'm saying is that see how these two are similar, almost indistinguishable. That's my point that I'm getting at. They're indistinguishable almost. If I met either of these young girls on the street, I would not be able to tell the difference superficially, and if they imitated one another, supposing this one was the real human being, say, and that's the imitation, or vice versa, because I can't tell the difference, and neither can you, but one imitates the other to perfection, at a mental level usually. That's what you have on the internet. You have androgyne beings pretending to be real human beings. Everything on the computer system is artificial intelligence. But I'm just going to use these examples of these pictures here if I can. If I can, I'm going to use these pictures because I think they're an example of imitation. But they're not really showing you that, are they? Or are they? Hold on, let me see. Are they? Can I distinguish the difference? But actually they're both artificial, but you notice that they're slightly different. And they're actually showing me that that's what they do. With humanity, you have imitations of real human beings everywhere, and particularly your world stage performers and any computer system. Anything you see on a screen is artificial. The real humans, the few that might be on, say, a computer screen, will be surpassed and what they call buried alive by the false ones that will pretend to be the real ones. That's the reality. This is what you see too, because, you know, without sounding too self-centered, because don't forget that's what it really is. It's like that. And these are from Bosnia. These are Bosnian Herzegovina. Artificially intelligent created human beings. And there's no denying that, because it tells you that beforehand. But what you don't realise is that almost everything on the internet and on a screen or a computer system is artificially intelligent created human beings. That's why they do these things, to show you the truth, but hoping that you won't quite get it. Because you might get it or you might not. Very little difference between the real human and the artificial one. The differences are so minute that you won't notice them, because they imitate the human being to perfection, because they're actually watching your every move, and they actually know your every thought because of the transhuman technology, computer to brain technology that has taken over the earth. That's why they call it a computer virus. The computer virus is a world computer virus. Yes, they can have physical viruses too, but the computer virus is the mind control virus. And don't forget, as a doctor told me a few years ago, don't worry about what I'm doing, because the mind controls the body. That was trying to tell me something, because yes, they're all, are those eyes different to those eyes? And also because the human being is in an artificial matrix, being turned into an anti-human human being, you can't tell the difference. They reverse the roles around. It's a reverse world. 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 Reverse, reverse, reverse. And most of the time, the artificial ones, the artificially created humans, will come across as more human than the real human beings. And the real human beings will be inverted into them, made into what we call a cyborg, or a transformed transhuman human being. Because when you are using technology and the computer virus is all in the air, you are living in an unnatural earth. You're living in a matrix, because it's controlled by the God entity of earth. And that being is not human and does not actually want to see human beings at their highest, wants to keep them at their lowest, so that it can be the God of earth and be at the highest. That's how it works. I don't know what I'm filming here. Oh, trying to get the best images, but I don't know if I am. Am I getting some good images here? But these are all artificial intelligent created ones anyway, see, made by, see, that's actually telling me that, so I'm doing a thing on this. See, it's made by, so they're actually telling me that these are artificial ones. We see that. That's artificial too, openly artificial, from Europe. That's a European artificially intelligent created being. They're your beautiful blondes from the, the particular regions, places on the Earth matrix. I say Earth matrix because it's all what you're told, what you are told to believe about things. No human being sees everything for real, because you don't know how everything really is, nor could you. It's only the powers that be, as they say, that control Earth, that understand those things. I'm trying to get some nice little images here of the difference. Can you tell the difference between these two? Yes, you can, but the differences are minor. And even if you can tell the difference, I ask you which one is human. Of course, we are told that they are both artificial, which is another thing too. But that's the whole idea, is to create an artificially intelligent human Earth. In other words, a false Earth, which it is. It's always been a false Earth. It's always been a false Earth. It's always been a false Earth. But this image perhaps shows it better, I think. One looks slightly more, doesn't one look slightly more, thinking in a negative way than the other? Does this one look slightly more innocent, that's an innocent human, than this one? Or is that a confused, angry, deceived human being in a matrix? So, what do you say? What do you say? Oh! Sorry, that's just me under the plane going over the roof as I speak too. I can hear it trying to disorientate me. I think I'll finish here because I don't know what I'm actually